The following program is a public access production. Comcast is required to provide time on this channel and make it available pursuant to franchise agreements with the communities we serve. Comcast is not affiliated with the following program or the producers of public access programming and is not responsible for the content. The following program does not reflect the opinions of Comcast or its affiliates.
Hello and welcome to the Sonny Brightly Show. I'm your most awesome host, Sonny Brightly. Today, my friends, my minions, it is the 2017 Year in Review episode. So with that said, let's get this show started. 2017, Angelica! Woo! Hey, Angelica, how you doing?
All right.
Wonderful associate producer. And of course, my friends in the background, always willing to help out. Chris Dolak, Dick Sharp, and of course, our ever genius writer, Bill Hicks. Anyways, woo! Oh man, he gives himself a high five. 2017, what do you guys think? Good year, wonderful year, or fabulous year?
Fabulous.
Fabulous.
Fab.
Oh, Chris.
I don't know.
Better than 16.
Definitely better than
Oh, yeah.
16. Seriously better than 16. And to start off our clip show, because we do this every end of the season, we do just a clip show. And just to basically tell everybody to watch this episode and then later on to go back and watch the episodes because they're really, really good. Started season 1 and then end with season 3. And there's more to come. So, with that said, let's get into
that was snow.
it was really, we're going to do, you know what? You're going to set up one of my random flashbacks. Stop it.
You don't get one. Let's carry him out of here.
And you guys just cannot stop me from foaming at the mouth constantly. Alright, anyways.
It's called rabies.
No,
Looks like he
it
had
was
rabies.
I was over snowed, okay? Anyways, 2017. One of my favorite episodes, of course. My good friend comes back, and it is, of course, Satan himself. Because like I told you in last season, once you make a deal with him, even if you don't sell your soul to him or rent it out to him, he decides he needs to be in your lives constantly. So what did you think of that episode?
Interesting concepts. Strange that he has such issues with his son, though.
I know, right?
That was a little unexpected.
We're going to have to do a
I guess is
follow-up
the
episode
way-
on that because...
Yeah, you're going to have to find out what direction he went in.
Yeah, because little Damien, he was just... I've met, Christians or, of that denomination constantly, and they're Bible beaters. But this kid, wow. I felt so bad for Satan. I really did. Why don't we watch a clip of that right now?
You're a prodigy.
Yes.
We got him a chemistry set. I thought, like any kid, he's going to make
Brimstone.
C4. Yeah, brimstone,
C4
whatever.
plastic.
I used to do that with Hitler, but not anymore.
I know, what happened?
Wait a minute, you were best friends with Hitler?
It was a
And
Big
Osama
Brother
bin Laden,
program
yes.
we had going down in hell.
All those guys.
Oh, wow.
Stalin
Yeah.
used to be my best friend, but I'm like, I can't do this anymore.
Oh, so they used to have, they had like a little clique.
Yeah.
I mean, that's because he's like an important kid. So
Tell him about your friends now.
Oh, I'm actually friends with Gabriel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You mean the Archangel?
Yeah, really nice guy, yes.
Yeah, the goddamn
Gabriel?
Trump.
Oh, yeah. How did you meet him? Yeah.
He met me actually when I was going to sleep in hell, and he killed 2 of the demons like he should have.
What?
Thank you.
See that? I am a follower of Christ. A little kid. I want to...
Queer.
Right? Right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you remember that episode, right? Yeah, Chris was in there. He took out a knife and he's like, "I'll do it, Satan." No, calm down, bro. Calm down. Yeah, he was really, really taken aback by that kid. I mean, but who knows?
He took born again Christian to a whole new level.
Yeah, we did not see that coming. Satan, buddy, if you're out there and we got your back. Either you sent him to rehab or you cut off his head. Whatever works, brother. Whatever works. But we really want to get you back on the show to see what happened. Okay, another episode. Something that really stuck out for season 3.
The one the guys really liked.
Oh, which one was that?
The Pimpin' Candy.
Pimpin' Candy. Oh, Pimpin' Candy. How can anybody say? Can anybody say here that being a pimp and being a whore is so much fun?
Yeah.
It's gotta be. I don't. Right?
Why?
Sure.
Why isn't Bill saying anything?
Because he's pure.
What?
He's pure.
He's pure. You know what? Let's put a clip of that right now.
Oh, yeah.
What do you get out of it? I mean, like personally, what do you get out of it?
Enjoyment.
Enjoyment?
Enjoyment. It's so fun. I mean, who has a job where they can just go to work extremely hard, but doing something that's really enjoyable?
God, that just sounds all kinds of wrong.
Cream in her coffee.
Oh, bring in!
That was that episode, and it was very interesting. It was very crazy. Another episode stood out for you, Angelica.
Playing with fire.
Okay, this was her brainchild. Okay, apparently somebody sent her an email, a fan of the show, saying, "How come Sonny never like tries out certain things? He always has to do some weird talk show. Let him do something with food." And her idea is
Hot sauce.
Burn his ass off.
Hot sauce.
burn. Yeah, thank you, Bill. Burn my ass off.
But it was fun.
It was, and the chef, she played really good. I'm under the impression she even looked like you a little bit. Yeah, it was almost uncanny. Every time she came on the set, I was Angelica. Oh, you're not Angelica. You know, she just her hair was different, I guess, and not to mention she had the giant chef's hat, right?
Yeah.
But it was harsh. It was really. I looked at that episode as I was cutting it, and it made me sick to my stomach. And we had our good friend the milkman, Chris, introduced me to him, and he was on there. He was on top of his game, and I went out. Chris, you were there, right? I fought it to the death. I had no milk.
You gotta drink that milk, otherwise it like burns on the way out too. So it's
Well,
You seem to have been handling it okay.
well,
Were you
let's take a look.
pretending?
Well, let's take a clip. Look at that clip right now.
Well, keep in mind that the extract, it doesn't have flavor. It's specifically for heat.
It's just hot.
Yeah.
It just tastes really hot.
It's 2,240,000 skulls.
I can tell. I can tell.
that's the hottest.
I still no milk, motherfucker. Still no milk. I got this. Tomorrow morning, I'm gonna freaking feel it. I'll tell you how much.
Now, you know why you'll feel it tomorrow?
On the other end?
Because on the other end,
other
because
end.
the other end has the same type of sensors as your mouth does, and that's why you feel the pepper, the spice. I've never had that problem though.
Yeah, I looked like I was handling it pretty well, but it was painful. It was absolutely painful. And kudos to the milkman and to everybody else who tried it. Kudos to them. No, Bill, you don't get to clap. You didn't even try any. You get none. You don't clap. Okay.
I like the way it ended though, when it was over and everybody rushed the stage
Wait a
to
minute,
try
Bill,
all
did
the
you
different-
try it? Bill, did you try it?
No.
Then I'm taking my clap back. Forget it. No.
Thank you, I don't need the clap.
Yeah, right.
I walked into that one. You know what? Long range high five. Thank you. An episode for you?
Dr. Pierre, the professor of medicine. That was an
Dr.
interesting
Pierre.
run.
Interesting man. He was the first guy. I can honestly say that show was very interesting in the fact that we had a whole audience that came down and asked him questions, and he held his own very well, and he even answered all these mother lies, all these little fake lies, like if you masturbate too much, you'll go blind.
Is that true?
I don't think so. At least Dr. Pierre said it wasn't.
Okay.
Because actually behind the scenes, I asked Dr. Pierre. I said, if Sonny Brightly is a chronic masturbator. Yeah, you're right. You've heard it here. Sonny Brightly is a chronic masturbator, and when I was younger, people would say if you don't stop doing that, you either go blind or you go hair on your hands. Well, I became nearsighted, so I freaked out, and now I checked my hands. My hands, nothing growing on them. And Dr.
You weren't
Pierre,
doing it right.
apparently. And Chris, to answer your question, Dr. Pierre basically said not to worry about it. That if it starts becoming a rash, then it's something else entirely. But he said not to worry about.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
All right.
So don't worry about hair. So he was. Let's watch a clip of Dr. Pierre, professor of medicine, right now.
My question is I've heard there's this wonderful drug called Viagra, and it makes you have a hard-on for at least 4 hours.
Get it again,
What
amen,
happens?
motherfucker. Yeah, come
What
on.
happens?
Love it.
After 4 hours, do things fall off? Can I do it for 48 hours straight?
Whoa, that's.
I'd like to have it straight for 48 hours.
You were saying you want a boner longer than 4 hours.
Well, don't you? At
Well, of
least
course, on a
8.
party.
Paper, it sounds great on paper. It's a freaking party. Maybe, you know what, Doc? Maybe I should make a suggestion. I'm not smarter than you, but I heard a rumor that if you put cocaine on it,
Yeah, that will probably not help.
I've heard that. I heard it's somebody putting cocaine on it or putting cocaine in it and it falling off.
Whoa.
Whoa.
What happens is if you get a boner or an erection longer than 4 hours, we call that priapism. Priapism. So what happens is you have these 2 long tubes running the length of your penis.
Okay.
We call them carnivosa cavities. So when those fill up with blood, and they're just chambers, open or closed, and fill up with blood.
I'm putting up a video of this right now as we speak. Go ahead.
So after, if it's erected for longer than 4 hours, that blood can coagulate and turn into jelly.
So
And
it gets
then
hard
that's why it's
forever?
No, then that's what we call necrotic, and it would have to be like removed.
Basically, yeah, they're
Well,
gonna
not
chop
the
off your
dick,
wee-wee.
but then
No,
yeah.
your dick, your penis.
Really? Oh,
yeah,
oh
you're
my
cutting
God.
off blood supply to your penis because now it can't get. It's trapped. It's called priapism, and it's a
Can you
medical
mount it?
emergency. What?
Can you mount your penis?
Can you mount it?
What is wrong? You know,
Yeah.
Minion, we're done.
It's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt.
We're gonna. For me, another episode that really stood out for me is the improv shows. That was a first on the Sonny Brightly Show, and guess who was leading the charge that day?
A dick.
Yeah.
Capital D, Dick.
Yeah, Dick Sharp, our director,
Yeah.
who is right now recording this episode. He decided he brought his troupe along, and he did all these improv games.
The Sharps.
The Sharps.
Yep.
You know, I like that name. I should email him that. You know what? Think about that. You know,
Dick and the Sharps.
Dick and the Sharps. It's like, what song are you singing? We're not singing any stinking song. It's just give us a time and a place and a situation.
Right.
Right. I learned a lot from you. I really did. So why don't we watch a couple of clips from that episode right now? Okay, let's play another game.
Props.
We're playing props?
Those 3 have been playing with props over there.
All right, fine. Let's play with props. Let's do
And
props.
they're having way too much fun off camera. We've got to capture this.
Okay. All right.
Bring that home. Just bring the box out, Chris.
All right.
Right there.
A whole bunch of stuff in there.
The doggy beds. Doggy beds, dustpans.
I'm ready. What about you? Where are those legions you think?
I will wrestle the men. They will be mine.
Where are those legions of clouds? Answer the question! Feel like a chicken!
Where did you spill it? I can't see.
The legions of Groucho Marx! Chicken! Coming at me, these old comedians from out of nowhere! Lasso them! Oh!
What is this?
Get back! Oh, get back!
Hey, it's just a massage, man. Chill. It's just a massage. All right, thank you. Okay, jeez. Okay, jeez.
You know, if the Middle Ages only had a masseuse.
You got a really tight butt.
Oh, well, all right.
There we go.
A tight butt. I've got a cure for that.
Yeah, we can catch it.
Stop! Stop! Stop or I'm going to poke you with my wand.
Here, where are you gonna put this?
It's all back into the... Oh, my God.
Through your foot.
All right,
It's for my foot.
just open up real quick. I'm gonna take a look.
Oh, here comes the dentist.
That's gonna have to come out.
He needs a throat
That needs to come
lozenge.
out.
This is the throat lozenge.
Oh, it's all coming out now.
I don't want to know where.
Wow. Now I feel more alive, more like a real soldier, a modern soldier who doesn't need war anymore.
That's right, because you
have
have
a big
X-ray
spear.
vision. X-ray vision.
Help me, Obi-Wan.
Hey, you're gonna need some support. Oh man, it's way too small for those babies.
I lost it right there. That one and of course when they're making me do the monologue, and then those were pretty funny, and especially when they were playing freeze tag. That was great. Freeze tag was awesome. So another episode that you enjoyed.
Meet Kenosha Joe.
Meet Kenosha Joe.
Oh, don't you know?
Dating game. That was great.
Yeah, that was funny.
Oral. Oral. We need to put that one up. That's oral. Here you go. You know what? I'll give Bill the honor of rolling this clip in.
From the sound of your voice, you didn't finish your last one.
No, I actually had cancer from smoking.
Yeah, don't you feel bad now, Kenosha Joe?
Oh my God.
They scraped it out.
We're sorry, Angelica. I'm sorry.
So they scraped out my throat, and now it's much whiter.
So what kind of a kisser are you?
My tongue is really long.
I'm getting scared, Joe. I'm a little scared of her. I don't know. Can I take the first of two and leave it this one on the side of the road?
I make up for everybody you will ever meet.
Can you cook?
I cook everywhere but in the kitchen.
Okay, on the kitchen table.
I will cook on the bedroom bed.
Okay. What's your favorite meal of the day?
You.
That was some serious acting.
That
was Academy Award level acting.
That was good. I
was
love
saying oral for like weeks later, just by myself.
He got lots of days.
Oral. It was just so hilarious.
I love giving oral. Oh my god. That one, and of course, he went through the gauntlet of all these different women, and I can't believe he settled on that. On that girl. I actually would have gone after the girl with the oral, because it just sounds like she can gargle it. I just did that. I'm sorry. I'm telling you, the show goes from PG to
We are.
Oh, I better stop it. Bill's getting excited. Yeah, I went there. You're throwing hate mail at me, and you know what? Right back at you.
Hey, it's usually my job to shut you up.
I know. Today we don't care. We don't care. I know. I'll leave this one to you. What's your next episode that you really enjoyed?
Bigfoot.
Bigfoot
got me pregnant.
Oh, that show was that. Oh, can we agree that show was really disturbing?
It was weird.
Yes.
What the hell was that? I even called out. What the hell was her name? It's in the tip of my tongue. Bill, what was her name again? Tippy? It starts with Q. What's oral? Euclid!
Euclid was the one who came in. Who said she was?
I thought it started with a Q. But I guess it's Euclid. Euclid came on the show. She was a good friend of mine. I actually thought in one of her previous forums before she became a trick. I don't even know where I'm going with this, but at one point I thought she was attractive. Okay, but don't shake that head. Don't shake that head.
Actually, she was handsome.
She was handsome,
and then she became.
Yeah. Okay, that's
remember
better.
She started out as a man, and then
not that Sonny Brightly goes that way, but I do appreciate a good flirt from time to time, so it's okay. But the fact that she went after my good friend Bigfoot, and Bigfoot's a friend of the show, and he's been a friend of the show a lot longer than I've been with Euclid, so I was really embarrassed, but at the same time relieved that that wasn't his kid. I mean, that was an ugly kid, man. That thing. Sorry.
Didn't look like him in any way,
and
shape,
we
or
definitely have
form with wings.
We definitely got to do a follow-up episode to that, because that show was such a train wreck. You couldn't keep your eyes off of it because you couldn't tell. I think we've been rambling on this episode way too long. Why don't we put a clip up right now?
It's Euclid. You know Euclid. She says he was your boyfriend.
Everything she says is a lie. You know that.
I don't know. I mean, I've known her as long as you have, Bigfoot.
My girlfriend Selma the sea monster.
I have a picture of Selma here. I thought you were dating Selma, weren't you?
Now isn't she beautiful?
Euclid, calm down. Euclid, that's okay.
What is that?
Security! I need security over here. security over here. No, sit. Make him sit. Make her sit. Come on, make her sit.
What'd you guys think of that? I mean, what'd you guys think of that clip, man? It wasn't
She's
disturbing.
really ugly. Really ugly.
And if anything, Euclid, we mean no disrespect. For you, ugly is beautiful. Beautiful is ugly. We get it. Right now, we are the least of your worries. So if you want to come on the show and you want to find out who your baby daddy is, we'll figure it out. I'll send Angelica out. I'm seriously gonna.
Robert! I thought we muted him.
Did we mute his mic? Dick, did we mute his mic? Just mute his mic for 5 minutes.
We gotta mute him in the crotch.
The double crotch.
So, if you want to come back, we will find
Don't
your
come
baby
back.
daddy.
But don't.
Chris will find. Chris,
Come back when we'll make sure Chris isn't there.
How
I won't
about
be
that?
there, for sure.
We'll even get the demon doctors on the show, and we'll talk to Euclid, and maybe they can help her out with it, because apparently she might be possessed as well. Speaking of demon doctors, why is Bill making a face? Why is
he whispering?
Why are you whispering, Bill? Do you not like the demon doctors?
I love the demon doctors.
Yeah, I'm sure. They're
Pepitone.
Dr. Pepitone and Pepitone, great friends of the show. We want you guys to come back. We actually, I'm trying to convince them to do their own series. Sonny Brightly will pay for it, guys. Seriously, I dare you. I dare you. Just do it, man. Just freaking do it. I don't mean to break the fourth wall, but Bill's just being obnoxious this morning.
He's throwing things at us.
Just throw it. Just throw it.
I have nothing.
Okay, anyways. We're going to have the demon doctors come out. And I'm going to try and propose to them a web series.
Do a micro series.
We're going to do a micro series with them.
Idea.
You know, we follow them to different hauntings and different exorcisms. Wait a minute, they don't do Chris? They don't do exorcisms, right?
They do extractions.
Extractions,
Totally
right?
different, I guess.
They do extractions. No more for you. They do extractions. So what I'm going to plan to talk to them. I'm going to actually, Angelica or Chris, if you guys can do me a favor, could you email Dr. Pepitone and Pepitone and just let them know that the Sonny Brightly would really, really love to sponsor their their web series, where they actually go out and do all this stuff.
How'd you like to go with them on one of those?
Do it.
You know what? I'll do it for Chris. I will do it for Chris. So let's watch a clip of that right now.
What is the difference between demon extraction, your profession, your bread and butter, and demonic exorcism that the church or certain religious hold on, let me finish. Certain religious organizations practice. What is the difference?
Ours works. There's a big difference, I think, here. First of all, yes, it works. We work, and we have proof, and we let our history speak. First off, they just dress like idiots. They do.
They have
Second off, we wear lab coats, and it looks way more professional. It does.
These guys, I'm not kidding, very interesting. I mean, they're eccentric. One's weird, one's weirder, but they get the job done. These guys are really good at, they're really good at what they do.
They've got some strange tactics. But if they work, I guess that's what matters.
Actually, what I'm going to do is, we also run a micro series. If you haven't checked it out, we'll put a link on it right here for the Sonny Brightly's micro series, and that's just where they debuted. And we'll put up a clip of one of their extraction methods right now.
What do we do now?
Let's try gassing.
Okay.
Clear. No, it's still in there.
One more try.
Just give it 100%. Let's do
I'll
it.
give it 110. Hopefully there's no leakage.
Who cares? Clear.
All right, that's done.
Hey, buddy, you feeling okay?
Yeah. It worked! It worked! Look!
Got that demon out
It's gone. Oh my God, you stink. You need a fucking
Sorry about
bath.
knocking you out.
Yeah, something smells in here.
Yeah, I think it should.
know what that is.
I can honestly say, is the stinkiest extraction I can honestly say. That's just bad.
He was like farting in his mouth.
He farted in his mouth. They're yelling at the guy, the demon, to get out. They're farting in their mouth. But apparently they got the job done because I was on that episode. If you saw, I was on that episode and hosting that episode, and I recommended the gentleman who kept hearing voices from animals, and till this day, I know Bill's been in contact with him. And
Mr. Jefferson seems to be okay?
He seems to be fine. He's normal. Lastly, before we adjourn, we have one more episode we have to review. And what episode
That's
is that?
the
horror movie.
A review.
Mind you, I said horror, not horror.
I know, and there came the drama for that episode. Apparently, sorry guys. Apparently, we had this whole episode where we're reviewing horror movies, which is for the horror movie fanatics. The Exorcist, right? The Exorcist, Child's Play, Phantasm,
Rosemary's Baby.
No, we didn't do Rosemary's Baby, but we did all that, and we invited one of our friends who is a horror movie fanatic, and we invited Pimpington Rodriguez, if you remember him from a previous episode that we did with Pimpin' Candy. He's so funny. He came on the show, and it's almost easier for you guys to see it than it is for me to describe it. So let's watch a clip of this right now.
Dwell on the classics a little bit, right?
I totally agree.
And you're
for a second, I thought you said horror movies, but we're talking horror movies, right? Like Debbie does Dallas, Cindy does Chicago.
And no. I think
no, it's classics.
I'm so sorry. No. This is Friday the 13th. Minion, don't encourage it, Minion. Calm down. No.
Yeah, that's going back.
What the? Really?
What kind of movie? Hey, you look familiar. Weren't you that guy from Butt Rammers 5?
What? No, it was Ass Jammers 5.
That was my twin brother.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Because you guys look so much alike.
Yeah.
All the way down to the toenails.
Yeah.
Well, actually, they didn't show much of your face or anything in those movies. But.
Well, yeah, but the guy's hung like a horse. Not that I like that kind of thing. I'm just envious of it.
I didn't think
Sonny Brightly. Okay.
I didn't think they hung horses. I thought they shot them.
So like, what? Minion.
I'm here because I thought we were reviewing horror movies. Of course, the pimp thinking we're reviewing horror movies like porn. And
Horror, not horror.
Yeah, but he was that was interesting.
But what was that going on in the background? All these weird things.
You know what it is? Ever since we brought Chris into the program, weird things happened on the set, and apparently we were getting attacked by different things. Stuff was flying all over the place. It was weird, and even till this day, we don't know. And we tried putting the footage back. I mean, if you guys saw in some of the footage, there's just something going on there. We don't know what it is. Not quite right.
There was something going through there. You didn't even see it?
No, I can't honestly
You
say
mean
that.
I'm the only one who could see what was going on?
Probably. When you have a chance, go back and watch the horror movie review. Horror movie review. God damn, my Spanish accent. Oral review. Go back and watch the horror movie review. It's a very fun show to watch. And if you see something unexplained, please put it down in the comments. We'd really like to know and come to the bottom of it. Any last words for this episode? Oral. That's the running gag for this episode is oral. Okay, let's get it out of our
running gag for this season.
Yeah, that's true. So why don't we get it out of our systems all together now? 1, 2, 3. Oral. And of course, Bill always has to, be different.
That was Chris.
Trust me, that was not Chris. So,
okay.
With that said, if you would like more information on the show or to watch previous seasons of the Sonny Brightly Show, please go to the link right here. Yeah.
YouTube and the website.
Exactly. And of course, there's always the Facebook page. Follow us, add us, give us an idea for future shows, future episodes. If you'd like to be a guest on the show, please by all means email us. We're always very good about answering emails. So, with that said, I'd like to say thank you, Angelica. Thank you for you guys. Yeah, you guys are really obnoxious. You're bad minions. There can only be one Sonny Brightly, but don't let that stop you from trying. And we'll see you soon. 2018 is going to be even better. So much fun. A vibrant show. It smells funky. Fairly turned out. Anyways, I know we're all. This is what happens on this episode of the Sonny Brightly Show. For some reason, we always start out PG. And then something happens, Bill, that decides, triple X. We go from tiny little bullet to big old dildo for, I don't know. Anyways,